One is called Musings by Muse. This is one I wrote very recently. I've never performed it before, so here we go. It goes, you ever been loved by a poet? Genuine connection is rare, so they often overdo it. Ever known the romance of his very own becoming? You'll find hidden notes filled with such passionate longing. Ever felt your soul be so beautifully observed? Comparisons to Helen of Troy, because it's the least you deserve. So baby, recite my poems back to me while we sit beneath these stars and gaze into eternity. Because beyond this tension, I thought there's love between you and me, but it's hidden behind these words, so it's something only I can see. A little bird me told me how to find love. It said, look up next time you're out in the meadow. Love will be the invisible bird that casts a quick shadow. It's the key that turns in the lock of your heart. Your once and lost will be cast apart. That's where you find what you had long forgotten. So why do you stay in a prison with the door so wide open? Because you think you must? Because you think of trust? Let it all be ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Thank you.
Yeah!
And finally, I got a poem. It's called The Five Ghosts. So this is really a poem, one of the poems that I wrote. My first proper poem that I finished when I was young. It starts like this. I had a dream I got stabbed in Housden, local end, by so-called friends. I was left for dead, but I wasn't just dead, because I woke up upon my deathbed. Then I noticed 5 ghosts standing around me, young fellas from what I could see. All of them had their eyes on me. Then the first turned to the second like, bro, why is he looking like he doesn't recognize us? The first ghost said to me, we were your gift. We empowered you so you didn't need the 4/5. It's not about luck. Who was supposed to be with you? So how well you use us depends all on you. He said I was a gift of curiosity. I allowed you to read continuously. And even though you had to travel cross city, I made you able to focus on your mindedly. But what did you do with this generosity? After a while, you got bored of me. Started to go numb to the world in spite of me. Thinking you could live life blissfully. But without me, look how your life turned out to be. The second ghost was more like, I was your ability to learn, like, you could copy what you saw and need not another turn. Whenever there were tests, you was always unconcerned. Running home like, mommy, guess what I just learned? So you got a little older and you reached a decision, thinking if it's so easy, what's the need for revision? All that increased time for television, due to lack of supervision, led to our increased division. Stupid fool, what do you even need me for? You know damn well you could have used me more. Can you recall trying to pursue a cause that you would call true or all? The third ghost told me I was a gift of understanding. You could talk to people from all backgrounds, not one withstanding. Through this you found your empathy kept on expanding, but trying to stand yourself became too demanding. So you flipped it with these girls and Wonderland thing, then you crowned yourself king, cause all the attention you find yourself in. As a younger, you understood more than younger should, but I didn't excite you much as getting numbers would. So you never used me with great persistence to break the system and make a difference. See, that's when I found my strength to speak. I said, I'm 21 years old. What am I meant to be? Free world leader of the century? See, I couldn't have been what you think I was potentially. So I'm sorry if you don't know what you prefer to be, but I think you're like deluded personally. Then there was an awkward silence. The fourth ghost just said, look, it's a waste of time if you can't see why we're here. If you're in a rush to go, well, the green light's there. I was like, nah, I ain't heard from you or the fifth. Wait, furthermore, which gift are you? He said it's pointless or sighing. Looked at me and told me, the point is you're dying. We deserve the time you never got to give us, and now your life is over. We never got to live ours. I watched them all disappear, realized I was covered in sweat and fear, thinking how all of this was unfair, wishing for some reason I had my sisters there. But deep down, I knew what it all meant. Life flashing before my eyes, and I felt discontent. I knew life was a gift, and I should have lived in its present. And now I'm explaining to God why I never held his covenant. Ashamed how I let myself become corrupt. I prayed for one last chance, and then I woke up. Thank you very much.